Tonight, DHEC says they've seen the measles return to South Carolina for the first time in 20 years. This comes as more South Carolina families are choosing not to vaccinate their children. News 19's Alicia Nieves tells us more.
For the last 20 years, South Carolina has steered clear of the deadly measles disease.
Measles is a very contagious viral respiratory illness.
But early this month, a resident in Georgetown County near Myrtle Beach contracted the measles, known to cause fever, fatigue, coughing, a runny nose, and the signature rash,
which is red spots that then coalesce to form larger patches. And they typically start in the hairline, move down to the face, the neck, the torso, and then the lower extremities.
Think about this. Measles is so contagious. If someone is walking around with the disease, 9 out of 10 people will catch it if they aren't protected. That's according to Dr. Lauren Matthews, who also says the virus can stay alive for up to 2 hours on any surface.
Knowing that, it's easy to see how it can be spread through amusement parks or through crowded areas, airports, places like that.
Nationwide, there are 124 confirmed cases of the measles this year. Compare that to 118 last year. But the worst year this decade was in 2014, with nearly 700 cases.
In 2000, the CDC considered measles to be eliminated in the United States, and that is in large part due to the strong vaccination program.
Doctors say the single best way to protect yourself against the measles is the MMR vaccine, which also protects against mumps and rubella. But recently, more families decided against vaccinating their children, even though it's required in public schools. DHEC reports that the number of children not vaccinated over the past 5 years grew by nearly 5,000, with parents citing religious reasons. Matthews says others believe the vaccine can cause autism.
There was a bad article that came out from the UK that linked the MMR vaccine to autism. And because of all of that, we're still seeing ramifications of people saying that they don't want to get the vaccine because it causes autism, which unfortunately, that was a bad doctor that put out bad science, and we're still dealing with it now.
Alicia Nieves, News 19, WLTX.
Well, tonight, doctors also tell us that children under 5 years old and adults over 20 most commonly have complications with the measles, and 1 out of every 4 who contract the illness will be hospitalized.